once again. This is your instructor, Reverend Noah Adekunle Adetilewa. I am a licensed theologian, acclaimed psychologist, a content creator, a writer and book publisher, and a book publisher. In continuation with our topic, mental discipline and mind control, this is series 5. Today, we will talk about mental concentration. Mental concentration has a subsection. We have selective concentration, and we have sustained concentration. So when we talk of mental concentration, we are talking about logical thinking. There are thinking that can be harmful to your health, which is useless. When you think that is not profitable to you, that is worry. But you have logical thinking that is deliberate. So, mental concentration on any issue is a way to really train your mind. And in concentration, you have attention as well. When you deliberately decided to concentrate your mind on a particular issue, you pay attention. Just for example, you can paste letter A in capital, you paint it on a white paper and attach it to a wall. They're about 10 feet away from you, and you sit on a comfortable chair looking at that letter A. That is selective concentration, because you have selected letter A. So think about how many words you can form from that letter A. Advancement, adjustments, added, things like that. So there's no way your mind will wander off when you have this selective kind of mental concentration. You have selected letter A, and you want to concentrate your mind on that letter A to see how many words you can derive from that letter A. That's selective concentration. And that is another way of training your mind to remain focused. And then after selective concentration, you have sustained concentration, which means that your focus will remain on that selective object without wavering, without your mind drifting off. Your mind is something you must arrest, otherwise it will wander off. Sometimes you may be in a place watching something interesting, and then your mind will just wander off. It is not your fault. It's because your mind is not trained. So, out of more than 7 faculties of the mind, mental concentration has been the less utilized and is rarely brought intelligently under willpower control and used to better one's life. You can use this mental concentration to better your life, but people don't use it. We just don't even know that it exists. We don't know. So now, when you decided to go on selective concentration, like picking a book, and then you want to read it, but there are a lot of noise around you. But when you applied mental concentration on that book alone, not minding the voice, not minding the noise around you, it takes training for noise around you not to interject, not to interrupt what you are reading. So that is where this mental concentration comes into focus. It is very powerful. It is a way of taming your mind. The ability to control the mind to do what we will to do continuously on a definite target. Like I said, that is selective concentration. You have selected it. I don't know what may be something you choose. Like for example, you may be a professional in certain field, and then when you want to stand out in that particular profession, you want to stand out, you want to be the best in it. What better way to do that is to begin to focus your attention on how to do things outside the box of other professionals in that particular scenario, in that particular field. So you must think about how you can add improvement. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing is new, but you can make a difference. And to make a difference, you have to think outside the box. So how do I become a better, whether you are a doctor or a lawyer? Let's pick a lawyer, for example. If you want to be a better lawyer, you have to concentrate your mind on how to beat your rival in court. The technicality you need to apply to defeat those ones that come against you in court is what will stand you out. It's what will promote you. That is what will make you known. So your gift, your technique, your style will promote you. But without concentration, you cannot be a better lawyer. There are thousands of lawyers out there, but you can stand out to be a different person when you decided to focus your attention on your law practice. Look for angle in which you can become the best lawyer in that your environment. So mental concentration is something people don't really know exists. And it is there in your mind. It is you. The willpower to do something. You are the one that will will it, that this is what I want to do with my profession. And then you now bring your mind, you tame it to focus more on how to be the best in your choosing field. So today, under this mental discipline and mind control is what we brought to you today. I brought to you today this mental concentration, under which we have talked about selective concentration, we have talked about sustained concentration. This way, when you start it and when you can practicalize it, like I said, pick letter A in capital, paint it on a white paper, put it on stitch it to a wall, 10 feet away from you, sit in front on a comfortable table, comfortable chair, and focus your mind only on how many words you can get from that A. That will make your mind to remain focused. Your mind will not wander off. At the same time, you are training your mind to be more focused. You are training your mind to be on what level you want it to be. Thank you for listening to me today. Until I come your way tomorrow. But why am I getting all this stuff from? It's from the 3 books I've written. They are on seller.com. You will find it in my profile. The first one is Natural Power for Creating Wealth and Happiness. The second one is 12 Keys to Success. And the third one is Magnetic Power of the Mind. 3 powerful books. They are not that expensive. Buy it on seller.com from my profile. And when you study them, studiously, conscientiously, by the time you finish the 3 books, you become a mastermind. You will be whatever you want to be in life. You can control your environment. You can control people around you. You can control your future. You can control your health. God bless you.